I think that's a problem if a man cares if
I don't think
you
it's
have
a
a kid.
problem at all. My preference is to get with somebody without a child as well. That's just my preference. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's deep to say.
You know, in the black community, yeah, you know, relationships is like a completely different thing to what I see in other communities. When I see like white couples together, bro, they'll be posting selfies of each other when they go out for dinners, holidays. You get a black girl to post her man on his birthday, you're seeing it from the chin down, bro.
Yeah. You just see the end of the beard.
Have you ever felt like someone used you to get back to a guy?
Nah. And if I did, then I couldn't have cared less either way.
That's an emotionless person.
It's not emotionless. It's, you know what it is, isn't it? Man are a lot better at cutting that off than you're. A bit emotional in terms of like you're not the most logical thinker. Do you get what I'm saying?
Shut up, man. What's that got to do with anything? What's logic got to do with that scenario?
You're just not logical. We're inside. Summer Basiki.
Stop saying my full name, man.
Stop
saying my full name.
Move the light on you, bro.
Stop saying.
You're not lit up enough right now. You're not lit enough.
What are you trying to say?
You're not lit enough.
Trying to say I'm too dark?
I'm trying to say you're not lit enough.
You trying to say I'm dark?
You're not lit enough. You're not listening to me, fam.
Trying to say I'm dark?
You're dark skin. Are you not?
I'm chocolato.
You're dark skin still.
I'm chocolato. Wait, what's this?
You'd be part of DSS. I can't reach that. What are you doing? You're gonna get us copyrighted, bro. We're in. You're playing music. I've got to talk over the top of the music.
I don't know. I think you got me crazy right now.
You sing that with your dons in the car, innit?
Baby, yeah.
Big rhythm still. People slept on that for years.
For years. It came out in like 2018, I think.
Yeah, years ago. I remember when it came out, thinking this is a banger, but everyone was sleeping on it though.
You don't know what you did.
Yeah,
see, you got to do it in the same octave. You can't just come in and
stop flicking it like that.
Doing it so like that. You don't know what you did. Nah, that concert was hard. But anyway, how you doing?
Have you been to it? Did you go?
Yeah, of course I did. Yeah, it was great.
Big up CB still.
I went for Valentine's.
He went in on bare man.
He
went off.
He went off. Still.
He went off. But you know what? I slightly understand why.
Yeah, same.
But still humble yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Humble yourself a little bit.
But because you could tell he was just on a, like, people were trying to bring him down. Do you know what I mean? Like, man's doing a world tour.
I know.
And he's doing selling out the shows. And when I tell you, that man is performing.
Yeah.
You know?
I've seen the snaps. He's done his thing still.
He's the best performer I've seen in my life.
And you was trying to compare Burner to him. I take the performance side of it. Take everything back. Chris is the best. Take everything back that you said about Burner and Chris, the comparison. No. I just performing wise, the man was doing backflips for at least 2 hours, bro. Like, he had an intermission for 15 minutes. Yeah. It was going from 2005 to 2022, bro. And he was just... And you wanted to talk about consistency. You lost the plot. I'm glad that you went and actually proved yourself wrong. I didn't prove myself wrong. How can you ever talk about Burner being more consistent than Chris Brown? What was he doing in 2005? But what was he doing in 2005? 7, 8, 9, 10. 2005. It was like a few years after. Then. So don't talk about consistency, bro. Stop it. Okay, how's your week anyway? It's good, man. I watched Chelsea lose over the weekend. It was lit. What else did you do? Violence. I'm on violence today. It's because you're ill again. I'm on violence. That's why we didn't have an episode last week, because Sam's always ill. 600 Sam is always ill. Southampton at home. You cannot. You've bought all of these vitamins for 100 Southampton at home, and you still £700. Modric. £700, and you can't stay. Has even got a shot on target. Hey, have a word. Yeah. We're not talking about football. This is a football podcast. We're talking about football today. Man, then wrote us off. Oh, we lost to City. Cool. Stop talking about football. We ain't got time to talk about football. You need to maintain your health and sort out whatever it is. You need to start having ginger. He's looking after me. You need to have ginger, honey, and hot water. You too. Every other day. You too. That's a remedy for Chelsea's situation as well. Stop talking about Chelsea. Like, let it go, bro. It's not funny. Okay. It's not funny. To you, it's not. It's not funny though. To you, it's not. Have you seen the video of the fan next to the Southampton fans? Yeah. But that's the only thing I don't like about fans nowadays. Yeah. It's like, I've only had a few outbursts, and that's when man can really get under my skin. But those are behind closed doors.
don't embarrass yourself in front of people. Stop embarrassing yourself in front of people. We know we're not winning. Bro. We know we're in a bad place. It's gonna get better eventually.
Struggles.
Yeah.
Bro.
So regardless, just enjoy. Like, not even you can't enjoy this because it's hell. Yeah. But just know it's gonna be better on the other side, and that's just it's our moment. It's our moment to be, because you had at least 15 years of that. Who? So you as an Arsenal fan had 15 like that, years. Bro. What do you mean?
1-0 at home, Southampton. Nah.
You've had worse. Where? You lost a cup final and Obafemi slapped Koscielny's head.
Yeah.
So let's not disrespect what you've been through.
But Birmingham was decent back then.
No, they wasn't. They got relegated that season.
It was decent back then.
Oh,
Southampton's gonna get relegated this season as well.
That's fine, but it's 3 points.
It's important, bro. Every point matters. You're in a fucking relegation battle.
No, we're not. And stop swearing, man. You know YouTube have started monitoring swearing.
Is it?
Yes, bro.
They did that 10 years ago, bro.
They're doing it again. They've got a new system where they monitor swearing. So stop swearing. And don't swear. That's not the same. Jet, man. What's your week been saying though, man?
Yeah, calm, man. Can't even complain.
What you been up to? Why did you go deep like that?
No,
I can't even complain.
Yeah, I can't complain. What have I been up to? I've been recovering, innit?
What did you actually have?
It's cold. But it was mad. Like Friday, was it Thursday night? I started feeling a bit. Friday, woke up. I was like, yeah, this is peak.
Why are you always just waking up with something, bro?
Do you know what it is? Genuinely, I thought I dodged it, but pretty much everybody
around you got ill.
Was ill. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everyone, and I thought I dodged it, but I caught it off somebody, bro. Somebody.
But I was around them.
Even at my birthday.
Yeah, but I was around them. I wasn't.
He was ill before that. You like literally 2 weeks before that, you was ill. So your immune system probably like calm.
True.
But I knew I was like, if I dodge it, I'll be very lucky. Cause bare people around me was just ill, and you was even around them. But you might have even been one of the catalysts, to be fair.
I did actually get ill, but yeah, no, like I just know how to get better. You don't know how to recover. I know how to get better, bro. You don't.
I'm better already. I'm good.
You don't sound it or look it.
Okay, I would look better than you.
No, you don't. You tried your hardest to look nice for me, which is nice. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You look really good for the pod.
You must take me for gal, man.
But did you watch Super Bowl?
No, not watch them thing then, bro.
You didn't watch the halftime show?
No, I couldn't care less about all that, I'll be real.
Really? Not even just to see Rihanna?
She's cool, man. Big her up. I respect her thing highly. And A$AP Rocky's a G still.
2 in a year.
I hear it. That's what I'm on still.
Quick reading.
When
that's sounding mad.
Mad. Do you know what it is?
That's what it was though, because apparently you're at your highest fertility when you've just had a baby,
and it makes sense. I can't like personally, that's how I would like to do it.
Every year,
when I get a wife, it will be a bam, and then bam, like tree on a bounce.
Would it have to be a wife or?
Man, not really trying to do the baby mother thing. It's got to be 30. I don't have to get married to them before I have kids. But they're going to be my wife. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay, so I saw an interesting video the other day, of a girl on a podcast, and I want to know your perspective on it because it was interesting to hear. So basically, she was trying to say that if you, so she's had a child, and she was saying that she's looking for the upper 20% of men that like are breadwinners, basically, and she was like, she's going to get that, and then one woman was trying to tell her, I've spoke to a lot of those 20%, and they're not on women that have kids. Yeah. Do you think that she's delusional?
Delusional is quite a strong word.
That's strong, but you know what I mean.
It's a very strong word. Would I say that she might be punching a little bit outside her weight class? Maybe, but I think it comes down to preference. Some men don't really care. Do you get what I'm saying?
Do you think that's a problem if a man cares if
I don't think it's a problem at all. My preference is to get with somebody without a child as well. That's just my preference. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't think that's deep to say. Like, I want my first kid to be my partner's first kid too. Sometimes it doesn't always work out that way, and if it doesn't, so be it. But the point I'm making is, I don't really see why that should be a problem. Like, I feel like people nowadays try to find issues out of anyone's preference. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like for me to say, I would prefer for my wife to be kid-free when I first meet her. Why is that a problem?
Okay. But when you say that, remember I don't know if I went into it properly on a pod, but if a white woman was to say my preference is to be with a black man so I can have a mixed race child, is that mad?
I think it depends. Like it is kind of fetishization to some degree. I feel like it is. But is that wrong for me to say? Nah. I feel like to some degree it is. But why? Do you get what I'm saying? What's the reason? Is it just because the colour of the skin? Then that's weird. Is it because you really like black culture and every black guy that you've met has qualities that you find attractive? Or what's the reason behind it? If it's just because you want to have a mixed race baby just for the fashion of it, then that's mad. Do you get what I'm saying?
Because I had this debate with some of my guys and they were saying, well, one person was saying it's the same as a black man saying, I want to have a black woman so I can have a black child. And I wouldn't. It's like, why is it so different?
I think it depends. Again, I think it depends on what your reasoning behind it is. Do you get what I'm saying? If you just love black women, then calm. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, cool. Let's say I turned around to you and I said, I'm only going to get with a white woman, right? I think most people would look at me differently.
Yeah, I would.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most people would look at me differently. And I think that I would wonder why that would be. Because you've known me my entire, not even entire, a lot of my adulthood you've known, man, innit? So, you know my norms, my values, my integrity. Why does my preference in women have to have some kind of dampening towards that? Do you get what I'm saying?
But I think it's more because it's I don't know. Because sometimes, you know, when you're growing up, and it's only in particular areas, but I know black dons that are only on white, or not on white women, but just not on black women.
Right, yeah.
That's a problem to me.
Why?
That's a problem to me.
Why? I
don't know how to articulate it, but that's a problem to me.
Try and do your best without cancelling yourself.
It's just a problem to me because it's like you're black, yeah. You almost, it's like self-hate. I think it's self-hate.
You think so? Yeah.
I think so. Is self-hate strong? I don't know if it is. You're born by a black woman. You may have black siblings that whether they're older, younger, cousins, whatever. So why would you not want to be like? Why would there not be an attraction to that when that's what you're like? I don't know. I just find that it's very strange.
Exactly. So with that same merit, I was born by a white woman. I was raised around white women. I got white cousins. But people would look at me differently if my preference was white women.
But that's because of who you are, not because of.
But I don't get why. What's the difference?
They wouldn't be able to say much. But if you were to first say it and you to bring that, it wouldn't be a problem. But it'll be like, oh, rah. But I wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to say. And that's the thing. It's not that you're not attracted to black women. I'm talking about not being attracted or not even anything. Like you bring up a black woman and it's like, oh, nah, that's wrong. You're wrong.
I think it's hard though, man, because I feel like a lot of people will claim that they were born a certain way. They were born with a preference, for example.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So, do you believe you were born straight?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you were born straight, that means you was born with your preference. Your sexual orientation was decided before you was even on this earth. Is what is your belief, right? Which means maybe your preference was as well.
No, I don't think so.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know how to articulate it. It's a tough one. I don't know how to articulate it. And I don't even know how to articulate. That's what I mean. It's a tough question. But when I saw it, I was like, yeah, it's interesting. Because there's been, obviously those conversations are brandished around all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's one thing that I actually wanted to show you, yeah, because I know you don't watch Love Island, yeah,
for a reason as well.
Yeah, and I understand why, because this season's been asked, and to be honest, it's like it's good entertainment when you're watching it as a collective. Like, and I've always watched Love Island with Twitter in the back of my mind, and the commentary that goes on it, it's just hilarious. Yeah.
Wait, real quick, you don't have Vaseline?
Huh?
You don't have Vaseline, do you?
Why?
My lips are a bit dry.
Your lips? Are my lips dry?
No, my lips.
So why are you saying it like that?
I'm asking if you got Vaseline.
I might have Carmex.
Yeah. Can I grab that, please?
No, but like yours, a bit ill. So like if you put your finger on it,
fucking dig it out with my nails and that.
I know, but when's the last time you washed your hands?
Literally when I came in, I went toilet.
Yeah. All right, cool. I'll get in a sec.
You ASAP. Thank
Your
you.
lips are calm, bro.
When you're ready.
Yeah.
When you're ready, please.
Okay. But anyway, I wanted to show you this video, yeah.
Yeah.
It gets me mad every time I see it. Let me show you. You can watch it while I get the comments.
What is it like? You gotta give context in that, bro. Let me give context. No, you're not even on the mic. You're talking off mic, bro.
I say what I just said.
You wanna give context?
Wait for me, yeah, but scroll up when. Oh yeah, comment.
Love.
Wait, don't watch it yet.
Don't watch it yet.
Yeah, don't watch it yet. So context, yeah.
I've seen that girl before.
So
she's been giving.
Tanya, Martin, Shaq, yeah. Tanya, and remember I told you in the episodes a few weeks ago that there was a couple that said that they love each other after 2 weeks. They're not together, but they said that they love each other. Yeah,
you're not together, but you love each other.
Yeah, and then
Love Island is a joke.
Yeah, go on. And then
sorry, that was terrible.
That was terrible. And then she went to Casa Amor. Yeah. After they just had an argument over him being a little bit in everyone's business, yeah. Went to Casa Amor. She found another Ute. Ute was onto her slightly, but not showing too much. But it was onto her. She brought him back now. Brought him back to the house. Shaq was with no one. She's all feeling bad. She's now saying to both of them are like I'm still making my decision. I don't know who's what and that. Like putting them. She's like, my head's 50-50 at the moment. This is that. The Martin Donny, he's a Niger Don, and he's just like...
Martin's been getting buoyed.
But I like the way he dealt with it.
Martin Sofa.
Yeah. I like the way he dealt with it because he's like, bro, like, don't disrespect me. That's how he's coming. Like, you were different in Casamore. You've come here and you're giving me a new energy, and she's all coming on this stern. Like, I feel like she wanted him to grovel a bit more, but he's not on that. He's like, you're being different. Shaq is all there saying that he still loves her. I'm like, bro, pattern up, man. Let me show you the video.
Okay, yeah.
So she must have ended it now with Martin. Yeah.
Is this the one who Auntie was talking bears?
The girl.
Yeah, was it Auntie or her mum or something like that?
Auntie and mum saying that she doesn't like good looking guys.
Right.
And then they said is Shaq good? Is Shaq her type? He said yes. That's a bio.
Yeah, that's mad.
That is a bio. But anyway, she ended it with Martin now. Then suddenly she wants to do a speech in front of everyone.
A speech, yeah.
A speech.
I'm saying this in front of everyone because I came in with Martin in front of everyone, and I can't imagine the embarrassment that you felt and the hurt that you felt and like how disappointed you were in me. I'm so sorry for embarrassing you and making you feel hurt. And like not speaking to you all these days has been so hard, and like being in bed and you're not there has been really, really hard for me. And even though it wasn't the best situation bringing Martin back, it has made me realize
Sorry, Martin.
I don't want anyone else. It doesn't matter who walks through this door. It doesn't matter what.
And this guy's getting gassed. Nah, this. How old are these people?
Our age-ish. Bit younger.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
She snuck downstairs.
Lips Martin and went back upstairs.
Lips Shaq and went back up into the bed with Martin.
Nah, I can't lie. This is so funny.
No,
this is so funny.
No, Sav, that is...
No, do you know why this is so funny? That is great acting.
No, it's not acting. It's not acting.
It has to be. If it's not, then all these people have to go in the bin. Everyone.
Someone needs to fight out.
A man was rubbing a man's shoulders like, yeah, bro, you did it. Donny.
After she just told you she was all... And that's the thing, yeah.
She made both of them side, man. In one
whole situation, bro.
Both of them were side, man.
In one whole situation. That's why it's nuts, because there's girls that are like saying, nah, like what she done is fair. Do you think that that's fair? Like if you've got a situation with someone, yeah, things aren't good. If you're seeing someone, do you think it's fair to chat to another person, knowing that that person is out there telling everyone that they love you?
That's so mad.
That is mad.
So mad on TV. Nah, I can't lie. Stuff like that. That's why I don't watch the show. It's just weird. Everyone on there's weird.
Have you ever felt used? Have you ever felt like someone used you to get back to a guy?
Nah. And if I did, then I couldn't have cared less either way.
Really?
But I don't think I've ever felt that way.
What would you do in that situation though?
I don't care, bro.
You wouldn't care if you were Martin?
Bro, do you know what it is? Man don't need to know. Well, man should know what time it is or what position they're playing. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of man will know what it is and just enjoy what it is in the moment. So let's say, for example, one of my one of my dogs. Anyway, like there's gal who he knows are on and off with their man, right? When they're off, they're shouting him. Do you get what I'm saying? When they're on, he can't hear from them, but he doesn't care. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he gets what he wants in that intermittent time, and they get what they want. It's a rebound thing. He knows where it is. He couldn't care less because he knows where it is. Do you get what I'm saying?
And he's never caught feelings for any of them.
Nah.
That's an emotionless person.
It's not emotionless. It's just, you know what it is, isn't it? Man are a lot better at cutting that off than you're. A bit emotional in terms of like you're not the most logical thinker. Do you get what I'm saying?
Shut up, man. What's that got to do with anything? What's logic got to do with that scenario?
You're just not logical.
That's not a logical scenario.
If you know a man, like if you know a girl has a man and they're on and off, you'll think, oh, maybe she might like me.
No,
you're
that's
that kind of guy. Like you're like Martin, innit?
No,
do you get what I'm saying?
No, because Martin was straight up. That's
might be a Niger thing.
No, because you, man. Let me know. Let's not even get into coaches. But the reality is, anyone in that situation, yeah, it can come to a point. But at a point, you're a side man.
They're both
your boy, slyly in that situation could be seen as that.
Nah,
he could be.
And do you know why? Because it benefits him. Do you get what I'm saying?
It benefits the girl more.
Not really.
It does.
Why?
Because she's the one that's reaping both benefits.
But he's still fucking her.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
It is the point. He gets what he wants. If he was catching feelings, then yeah, he's an idiot. But he's smashing it, knowing she's going to cut. He's got other things on the go. It's not a problem. Do you get what I'm saying? If he was catching feelings, then yeah, problematic. But who cares?
Fair enough.
Who cares?
I think people lie anyway. But have you seen the repercussions that what's his name Dampton's getting for being with Laurie?
I have seen like a couple. Obviously, it happened weeks ago when everyone was saying, "Oh, this girl back at it again."
Why did they hate her so much?
It's because she's been about, innit? That's the whole narrative. Like she's been about. You know what I'm saying? Because she's dated Bear Man, Memphis, The Pie, Future, flipping Donny now, Damson, Michael B. Jordan. She's dated Bear Man who are in the public eye. But enough gal are doing the same thing. It's just with people who are not famous. Do you get what I'm saying? So really, can it be seen as a bit promiscuous? I guess you could say so, but also, why? Why is it? I can see both sides to a degree.
I don't know why people are on her so much though.
She's a young woman, innit?
No, but they're on him as well now. Yeah. It's like, like you look, it's clear that you like her more. Like, what? Like, what? Like, why are people so...
It's because people see her as emotionless, innit? Like, she moved on from Donny mad quick.
Quick still.
Like, Michael was looking real upset on that basketball court, bro. You get me?
Yeah.
And next thing you know, like, she's shacking up with a man that he's worked with. You know what I'm saying? But then, I don't know, man. All that Hollywood thing, I don't know if it's even real, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these people get with people knowing it's a power play.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's a power play, but they're now a power couple.
No.
Of course they are. Just do you think that only black people decide who's a power couple?
In our community, yeah.
Maybe. Our community makes up 2% of the UK.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay.
That's enough.
As much as you want to, like, I think people believe we control the narrative more than we actually do.
But we
control the narrative.
We control our narrative. Exactly.
Yeah, that's fine. But
that's
our narrative,
the shade room and the shade boroughs. Do you think anyone's looking at Essence? Do you think anyone's looking at
pages like
E-News?
Puberty have got 3 times more followers than Shade Room? 3 times more followers. Do you get what I'm saying? They post up the same things. If you go through the comments, the narrative is totally different. Totally different.
Interesting. That is interesting. But yeah, I guess.
This is the thing for me. If you got a problem with them, you have to really hard look in the mirror. Properly think, why do I care so much about this person's relationship? Because why? Why do you care so much? I don't get it. Like, what is it about them that's making you so incensed? You have to go into our comment section and say, he's ruined himself. No woman's going to want him ever again. Laurie Harvey. Like, bro, are you all right?
Would that throw you off, though?
Up to 5 years ago, yeah, Laurie Harvey was on every man's wish list.
Yeah. Shout out Meek.
Yeah, he even had something to say about that as well.
Yeah. I got Laurie Harvey on my wish list. On God.
I don't know, man. Me personally, man, just let people do what they want to do, innit?
Would that be an issue for you though? If you knew too many of
I would never date anybody from my industry anyway.
Okay. Didn't ask you that question, did I? Did I ask you that question? No. So don't premeditate your answer and think that you're gonna land somewhere.
Hurry up, you're just talking very slow.
My question is, if you knew, for example, a girl, yeah, let's say a girl that you had just met,
yeah,
and she had been going uni or something, you didn't know her uni because obviously you didn't go uni and that, you dropped out in year 9, and you was like, you know what, this girl she's a bit of me, this is that. Yeah. Then you find out that people that you've connected with like over the years that are in her industry that she's been with, like a few man, but she told you that it was nothing serious, like like nothing's compared to what we've got right now. Would that affect your viewing of her?
Probably. I don't really like to have any. It depends what it is, how intimate the thing is, and how well I know the people in it. Do you get what I'm saying? If it's my close circle, it's a write off. If it's somebody I know through the grapevine, don't really care that much. Personally, like, I don't know. I think it also depends on the amount. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if it's one man, not that deep, is it?
3.
It starts getting a little bit like, why? Like, why do I know so many people you slept with? That's when it starts getting a little bit like that. But I don't know. What do you think?
Depends on your age. On your age. I think past a certain age, you're gonna know some people. Unless you're from 2 different worlds, and then from that you will eventually find out. And whenever you find out, it's gonna sting regardless. I think from when you're younger, it's a bit different because the world's smaller. As the world gets bigger, things start happening, like, and then it's like, for example, remember the scenario I told you that from uni, and now it's like 5 years past. She was like, and then now she's back to she's just she's reinvented herself.
Yeah,
because man, them can do that as well.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Tiana Taylor and is it Iman Shumpert?
Yeah.
They told it, like, when they got together, they ran a list together of the people that they've slept with that they both know in it.
That's extreme though.
But like, as celebrities, I get it, because obviously they're going to be mixing in different circles spaces and stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, there might be a lot of crossover. So it's like, okay, yeah, cool. I slept with my man. Yeah, that girl, I've slammed her or whatever it might. Cool. Like, what do you think of that?
I think that that's extreme. That's extreme. But then at the same time, you would want to know if they're in your like direct circle. But if they're not, then that's just life in general, to be honest. Like, and I think in an ideal world, no one would really want to care too much about these things. I feel like society just makes you care because of how they view it, and all the shows that we're watching. Like, all the shows that we're watching, you're seeing all of these things. You're great. Like, bro, what was I thinking the other day? Like, you know, in the black community, yeah, you know, relationships is like a completely different thing to what I see in other communities. Like, bro, I've said it to you multiple times. When I see like white couples together, bro, they'll be posting selfies of each other when they go out for dinners, holidays, flipping parents, nan's house, this is that. You get a black girl to post her man on his birthday, you're seeing it from the chin down, bro. Yeah.
You just see the end of the beard.
Like, why is that?
I don't know, but I think it's potentially because just probably PTSD.
Why has majority of people got PTSD? It's the shows it's the cultural shows. I'm telling you.
No, but do you know what it genuinely comes down to, bro? And I keep harping on about it, bro. But genuinely, white people make up 80% of the UK. There doesn't have to be crossover. In the black community, it's likely there's going to be crossover because there's a limited amount of people of them in this country. So you posting up a man or you posting up a girl, a man might shout you like, oh, I swear down, you know my girl. or a girl will shout at her girls like, oh, you know my man. There's going to be crossover because the black community is smaller than the white community. That's just a fact. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you've linked Alan from up north and you've got into a relationship with Alan, you might never ever meet anyone that Alan knows. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he's linked to Stacey from down here. He's from Blackpool.
No, I think I think it's different though, fam. I know man that have fam. They've had the same girls from year 9 to year flipping now, and it's like, oh, they're all just in the same community, and it's like, this is, oh, now we're older, like this is us, and they're just happy with it. They're just happy with it. But like also, EastEnders, for example, obviously an extreme, but fam, Billy, them man, Phil's been with like fam 9 of the girls there, 100%. Like, and they're all happy.
Bro, I spoke to one of my brethren, he knows who he is as well, about this the other day. Genuinely, it's a lot rarer. It happens, but it's a lot rarer to find black friendship circles who have slept with each other, right? In my opinion, I went to school with a lot of white people as well towards the end anyway. That's a common thing, right? I'm half white, I can say it myself. Man see a lot of white friendship circles where they've all slept with each other. Do you get what I'm saying? Or there'll be history where, oh yeah, but we just slept with each other a couple of times back in the day, it's calm. And so, oh yeah, but now they're boys. Like, and that's your best man, but he slammed your missus.
Yeah, nuts.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Nuts.
Like, that's a thing. That's a thing, bro. Like, man's seen that, genuinely.
Nuts.
And that's not really something that occurs in the black community.
Yeah.
And they're not cool with that.
Yeah.
So that's part of the reason why I feel like there's the secrecy and the privacy. I hear it. Listen, I don't really do the whole ignorance is bliss thing, but I understand privacy is key. Do you get what I'm saying? Privacy is key, fam.
And the evil eye and all of that stuff.
Red eye is real.
Red eye. Why is it red? So red eye, evil eye. What else is it called? Do you believe in it?
Red eye and evil eye are two different things, but yeah, red eye is real, 100%. Evil eye, don't know.
What's red eye?
Red eye is like bad mind people, innit? Just
that's what evil eye is.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, I think it kind of get cool. It's kind of the same thing.
I think people are just wicked in general, man. If you've got God, then you'll be fine. Do you have God?
I believe in a high power.
Really?
Not in a classical theistic idea of God, but yeah, in a high power.
Really? Maybe you need to start praying, man.
I pray for myself all the time.
But to who though?
The higher power.
Do you pray for me? That's a bit mad still, 'cause I pray for you sometimes.
No, you don't.
I do, bro. I do. I promise you I do.
No, you don't.
I promise
you pray differently to me. Everyone prays the way they pray, innit?
Yeah, but I'm questioning who you're praying to.
Okay.
Who you pray to, bro?
What is this? It sounds like a track. Sounds like the beginning of a track. Flipping hell. What a way to end the pod.
Yeah, that's a great way to end. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to never miss a video as well. We'll be here again next week.
Done, no? I'm looking forward to it still.
And
special guest.
Have a great week, man, and have a great time living your life. You know, this life it's not easy. It's not. But you're alive. Facts. You're well. You've got people around you. They love you. And if they don't,
you're dragging it now. You're dragging it out, man. You're dragging it out.
It's a monologue of love.
Yeah, but you're just dragging it out. It's been OTR. It's been your boy Sam. Tune in next week. We love you all. Peace. That's all you needed to say.
That's not how I wanted to end it. But guys, if you want to hear the rest of the monologue, I will start on the next step. Peace.